I'm Rick, and I'm building the Terminator. I might be getting on a bit, but I still like a nicely proportioned butt. Broad, rounded, and soft when it pushes against your belly. I have a signature style. It's angled because that's the angle you hold it when you're loading your gun. And it doesn't need to go too far forward. You just need it wide enough to press on your stomach. I start off with a flat plate, which I glue onto the rear end of the stock. I use masking tape and a lead weight to hold it down. Otherwise, it's almost impossible to clamp. I let the glue set overnight, so it's good and strong. Then I drill 8mm dowel hole, being cautious not to break out at the far end. I like brad point drills because they make a cleaner cut. I wrapped on a piece of masking tape to indicate how far in I drilled. Dowel joints are stronger if you drill the holes a little bit skew, but not so skew that the end of the dowels look as though they're oval when you sand it all down. Put a bit of glue in the holes. Smear a little on the dowel, and spin the dowel as you put it in to make sure that the glue's well spread. Not all dowel is equal. Sometimes it's a little bit bigger, sometimes it's a little bit smaller. Sometimes it's harder to fit in. If it's not too tight, a whackometer can help. Again, leave overnight for glue to set. Sometimes the dowels are a bit of a loose fit, and polyurethane glue can foam and bubble and lift them out. So in that case, it's probably smarter to use a bit of tape to hold them down and make sure they don't move. The wooden plate, it's clearly oversized. It needs bits sawn and rasped off to get to the right shape. First, off comes the tips of the dowels. Then there's a bit of serious sawing to get the plate down the sides. The final shaping and finishing will be done later, but at this stage I just want to get it into a bit of a rough shape, save a bit of work later on. For rough work, a wood rasp is my tool of choice. Don't really need it at this stage, but a quick touch up with 80 grit sandpaper makes it look just a little bit better. I'll come back and do some fancy shaping in later parts of building the Terminator.